Hello, hello, hello.
We're back again.
Yes, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, or good night, depending on where in the world you are watching this show.
Absolutely. Both of us here this week.
Yeah, can you believe it?
Pinned us down, got us both in the studio. So welcome to this week's episode of Q Corner.
Exactly. This is kind of like, is this our penultimate? Yeah, our second of last.
That was a big word.
Yeah, I think it's our second of last episode for this year,
Not
for
ever.
2019.
I saw people on the edge of the seats.
No, just for 2019, guys. We're almost there. We're almost at Christmas.
We are, yes.
So, speaking of that, we decided that for Christmas we would do, instead of the 12 days of Christmas, which we did last year.
Have you wrote your Christmas list?
Yeah, I've checked it twice.
Well, I've wrote mine, and I've asked for a Q Corner studio heater.
Yeah, we could do with a Q Corner studio heater or Q Corner sweaters.
You wouldn't believe. So we went energy efficient here in the Q Corner studio, and we got all LED lighting, thinking, you know what, we're doing our bit for the environment.
But those halogen lights used to kick out a lot of heat, and we're regretting that decision right now.
We are, yes.
So LEDs, not so warm on the hands.
No, I miss you, halogen.
So, like we said, we're going to do the 12 designs of Christmas this year.
Ooh.
We did the 12 days of Christmas last year.
Not all in
12
this episode, though.
Designs. No, what we're going to do is this time we're going to do, let's say, shall we do one?
No. 2.
No. 3. Let's do 3 designs in one episode.
A quarter of the 12 days of Christmas in one episode.
Well, we said we've only got one more episode to fit it in with, so you can bet there's going to be some bonus videos coming up. So make sure you're subscribed and you've got that bell on to make sure you get all notifications when you get a new video.
You don't want to miss out on any of these 12 designs of Christmas.
No, so let's get straight into it. And here is design number 1. It is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Ooh.
Welcome back, guys. Hope you
Yes.
enjoyed that nice and simple, easy to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Lots of different ways you can use that guy. You could use him in if you're doing a bit of twisting, you want that simple little bit of line work.
Or if you just added them into a base for a
Yep.
bouquet of balloons.
Yep.
Give it that more Christmassy feel.
We actually use them as a bit of a giveaway as well when we've got our customers in choosing Christmas decor. Nice way to keep the kids entertained, to keep them happy, whilst mum and dad are selecting their balloons for that Christmas special occasion.
And it also, when it's a small kid, it gives them something to hold so they're not pulling things off your shelves. Yeah. Remember that,
We're
guys.
not silly.
No. And I just want to say about this mug.
Whoa. He's come back from being away on his holiday and he's broken the Q Corner Code of Conduct. This is the appropriate mug.
Yes, but my good friends in Finland gave me this mug and asked me if I could have a drink in it on Q Corner. So I said, Kiitos milion asti, which is thanks a million for those that don't know Finnish.
I thought it was for 1 week only.
Well, it is for the moment. It's going to be... So, thank you very much and cheers, guys. Skull.
Skull. Although the capacity of that mug does look pretty inviting.
So, thanks, guys. Really appreciate the gift.
Yes. Anyway, tell me about your holiday.
Well, it wasn't a holiday. It was the Slovenia Event 2019, and it was absolutely incredible.
Yes. Well, I was following along, watching some of the social media on the event, and it was looking absolutely sensational, I have to admit. Yes.
Well, so what I did was I took some footage while I was there, took some photos, and I also managed to get some from the professional photographer that was also there, and put it all together in this video.
Q Corner Slovenia Event mashup.
Enjoy. that takes me right back to the Slovenia Event 2019, and it certainly was one to remember.
How are they going to top that?
I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, I suppose.
Yes, but that was a spectacular event. Lots of people there from many countries. One of the well-attended international events there.
It was massive.
Good to see.
So well done, guys, and thank you very much to everybody that attended, and thank you very much for the entire team. So
Yes.
we're going to move on through this. So now we're on to Design 2 from the 12 Designs of Christmas.
Yes, we'll jump straight to it there. Follow along if you want. If not, don't forget to take some pictures and send them to us and let us know how you're getting on.
Absolutely. So here you go with your very own Christmas poinsettia.
Enjoy.
And there we go, guys. There's our Christmas poinsettia. And what we used there, you can see, it was a dual tone, the emerald green, and dual tone ruby red with the silver chrome 260Q inside.
We do really enjoy using the double stuffed chrome there inside the dual tone. One of the things that we found to be a good top tip though for doing the double stuff of the 260Qs is getting a really long balloon straw.
Yeah. Long and thin is the best for that one.
Absolutely, yes. Makes it so much easier. It takes a couple of goes to get yourself into the method, but once you've got that, it's great. It's a great colour that it's worth that little bit of extra
absolutely
effort.
Absolutely is. The effect is magical.
Yes.
So I just come back from Slovenia event a couple of weeks ago, but Dom, you've just been away as well. Where have you been?
I was working, unlike your holiday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I actually was in Budapest.
Oh, okay.
First time ever in Budapest. I was working with Nicolette and her team from Balloon World. Yeah, I'll get that right.
Yeah, Balloon World Hungary.
Yep. Doing a retail essentials training there with those guys, some new customers that they've got over the last few months, and we're doing a retail essential program for them. So some very excited individuals producing some really good work and all clued up on that pricing. So
yeah, Balloon World Hungary team are exceptional as well. They really are dedicated to the Qualitex education program.
Absolutely, yes. So that was very good. So thank you guys. Really appreciate your hospitality.
Absolutely. So this week we're actually not doing a Mr. Q's Spinner Winner, guys. Sorry, we can't do it this week. But what we are going to do is we're going to leave you with a caption contest.
Yeah, so yes, we're taking it away for 1 week, but it's coming back.
It's going to come back bigger as well. We'll go into that in a moment, but we're going to talk about the caption contest first.
Yes, but the prizes.
Some people have mentioned as well that they can't join us live and they'll watch the show afterwards, which we really appreciate that as well. We'll re-appreciate it. So what we're going to do is this week we're going to do a caption contest. So we're going to have this photo of Mr. Colin Stewart.
Yes. And we're going to have this photo of the lovely Cam Woody.
And all you have to do is decide. You can pick one or pick both if you want. And
there's no limit on entries here. You can do as many as you want.
What you're going to do is you're going to create a caption for those particular photographs. And you're going to send it to this email address.
Yes, please do.
With the subject line of caption contest.
Yes. Just say which photo it's for.
Yes. I mean, we should be able to guess, hopefully.
I don't know.
But do say whether it's for Colin or whether it's for Cam.
Yep, just to make that clear. But you can do one caption, two captions, both captions, all captions, as many as you want. You can put them on one email or do it on separate emails if you come up with a great idea later on in time, because you've got two weeks for this.
Yeah, you've got 2 weeks. All entries need to be sent to this email address. So this is the first one. We're going to bring up a full screen. We've got Colin.
He's a great guy.
I know. I wonder what he's saying. Or what he's thinking. And then we've also got this photo of Cam Woody.
Hey Cam, great job.
Nice hat.
So yes, we will say though our closing date will be...
I think it's going to have to be the Monday before the Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so in 2 weeks' time from today, you've got just under 2 weeks. You need to get it in for the Monday.
Yeah. So
then what we're going to do is we're going to be giving away...
It's been on there too long.
It has. So on Mr. Q's Spinner Winner, there's been a prize. Our star prize has been on there far too long. The premium balloon accessories,
dizzy
micro air inflator.
Yep. Time for it to go. Time for it to make space for something new.
So the caption contest is going to win that prize.
Yes.
There's probably going to be some extra prizes as well, depending on the entries. So please just play along and send as many entries as you like.
Entertain us.
With the Mr. Q Spinner Winner.
Yes, well, we're making spaces. We are. The wheel's bigger. We've made some spaces. But as you've probably noticed, there are a couple of duplicates on there. So we wanted to fix that.
We're going to upgrade a little bit. So what we've got is we've got a host of extra sponsors for Mr. Q Spinner Winner.
Yeah.
We have...
one of our favourites out there that we use all the time.
Click Click.
Yes, the fantastic team there at Click Click. Rabina reached out to us and has sent over some fantastic products.
So have a little look and see what's going to be on there on the next Mr. Q Spinner Winner. Also on there is going to be Rely Drop.
Yes, so speaking of Colin Stewart and the Rely Drop team, they have reached out and they're sponsoring some slots on there as well. So we've got some cool drop nets.
Yes, and we have premium balloon accessories have upgraded their price, so wait to see it, because we've taken the micro air inflator off there, and it's going to be replaced with this new item. So you'll have to have a look.
Can't tell you yet.
And we've got one more sponsor.
We have
all the way from Australia.
Oh, this one's pretty cool, I have to say.
Balloon Dog Apparel, and they're going to send something for us to add to Mr. Q Spinner Winner.
Yeah.
So thank you very much to Trev and to Tam. We really appreciate it.
Yes, the dynamic duo, full of energy there. Some cool stuff already from them on their site, which is the BalloonDogApparel.com.
Yeah, I was going to say, just have a search for Balloon Dog Apparel.
There's more stuff coming as well.
But you'll see it on the next show.
Yeah.
So, yes, caption competition. Get your entries in as soon as you possibly can. Closing date is going to be the Monday before the next Wednesday of the show. Right, we've got one more design for you.
What? One more?
Our third
that makes
design.
3.
It does, for our third design of Christmas.
Yes.
And what's it, this one?
This one is a alternative version of the Rudolph.
That's right. It's a little bit more intermediate. The other one was a beginner's. This one's a bit more intermediate. Have a little go, see what you think, and get your posts out there with the hashtag QCorner_show. That would be fantastic.
Yay.
Enjoy the video, guys.
Wow. That was a nice little touch there, getting ready for Christmas.
Exactly. We love that cute little design. I think the pinch twists for the eyeballs really make the difference on that one as well.
Yeah, you know, we're a fan of the Sharpie, which is good, but sometimes adding that little bit of 3D depth there with the eyes is a nice little touch.
So, and that is about all we have time for this week on this episode of Q Corner Showtime Live.
Yes, but don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on the updates for the rest of the 12 Designs of Christmas series.
Yes, but that's it for us. Bye for now. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time
on the special.
Have fun, guys.